Children, next problem. Let us see what the second problem is. So here ABC is a right angle triangle given in the textbook, right? B being the right angle or right angle being at B. Let D and E be any points. Any points. It didn't give anything like as midpoints. They are just any points on AB and BC. Then we have to prove that AE square plus CD square is equal to AC square plus DE square. What is AC square? This is AC square plus DE square. So we get so many triangles with right angle triangle. See, this is one right angle triangle, this is another right angle triangle, this is another right angle triangle, and this is finally the given right angle triangle. Very easy, children. So nothing to panic. Direct substitutions, all silly problems. So keep substituting. Just keep observing where you can apply Pythagoras theorem. Let's see the solution. So from figure, this is what you have to write. And which triangle we are taking? AE square is equal to. Because in LHS we need AE square and DC square. I am taking those triangles only. AE square if I want to find, this is the triangle I have to take, right? From triangle ABE. AE square is equal to BE square plus AB square. Now what is the other one we want? DC square or CD square. This one. That means this is my triangle. This is my triangle. So DBC. And from triangle DBC. CD square is equal to BD square plus BC square. Done. So we are done with this. Now add these two. Adding both, you will be getting AE square plus CD square is equal to, add all the four quantities here. Now what is there in the answer? What we need to prove? We need to prove that AE square plus CD square is equal to AC square plus DE square. AC square plus DE square. Now AC square means it is AB square plus BC square. Do you have that one? Yes. AB square plus BC square. This gives you AC square. And now BE square plus BD square. So BE square, where is BE square? BE square plus BD square, that is nothing but a DE square. So this completely gives you DE square. So this is from which triangle? From ABC triangle. And this is from DBE triangle. So hence proved. Hence proved. So I am not writing all the statements. I am only giving you the gist how to write. So you mention all the steps. Okay. Take a screenshot of this. So second problem is done. So now let's move on to the seventh problem. Remaining all problems please try. Very, very simple. This seventh problem is also simple, but the only thing is very time taking. And multiple substitutions are needed here. So that is why I am doing this problem. So see, check. You have a triangle ABC. And here you have altitudes, or in fact perpendiculars drawn from O to AB, BC and CE. So this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. What we have to prove is OA square plus OB square. First part I am doing, second you have to do. Okay. OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is AF square plus BD square plus CD square. See, what we have to find out is first of all OA, OB, OC. Right? So now let us see how to solve it. So what am I doing? From O, OA, OB, OC. Now OA can be expressed as, this is the hypotenuse to this triangle as well as this triangle, common hypotenuse. So I can get OA value from both the triangles, is it not? So therefore from triangle AFO and AEO, from both triangles I will be getting AO. So from figure, always please write down that one. From figure, right, OA square is equal to AF square plus FO square. Right, OF square plus FA square. Similarly, AO square is equal to OE square plus EA square. OE square plus AE square or EA square. So for OA you got two equations. Similarly for OB you will be getting two equations. Similarly for OC square you will be getting two equations from two triangles. So I wrote all those. Now add those twos always. OA square plus OE square, that is 2OA square, which is equal to sum of these four quantities. Write down as it is. Similarly 2OB square, write down all the four quantities sum, and 2OC square, write the sum of all four quantities. Now add all these equations. So your final LHS will be 2OA square plus OB square plus OC square is equal to, now how many you have? OD squares, 2 OD squares you have. So shift one OD or transpose one OD onto LHS. So minus OD square. Here you have 2 OE squares, 2 OE squares. Shift one OE square onto LHS, minus OE square. Similarly minus OF square. Now you may ask, why are we doing it like this? Because we need to prove that this is equal to something. So hence I transposed these things onto the left hand side so that I got my LHS now clear. So I got the complete LHS. Now we are now bothered only with the RHS. And on the RHS, what are left? One OE, OD, OF has left already onto the LHS side. The remaining all are RHS. So add all the remaining things. So you'll be getting like this. Now just pause for a second and let us see what we need to prove. Keep the things on RHS. Let's see what to keep on RHS. So on RHS we have to keep AF square, BD square and CE square. Okay. So on LHS we got everything. OA square, OB square, OC square with positives and minus OD square, minus OE square, minus OF square. Just now we got it. Now what we need on RHS is AF square, BD square, CE square. Let us see whether we have it or not. So what we need on RHS is AF square, BD square and CE square. BD square and CE square. So we are now left with unwanted things here. AF square, BF square and CD square. Okay. So in place of those, right? In place of all these things, OF square, AF square, OE square, OD square and all these things, we can do something very sensible, keeping only these three, That means remaining are all going to get eliminated. So here we have something extra. On our LHS, we are supposed to have only OA square, but we have it as 2 OA square. That means 1 OA square is extra here. And here we can eliminate that OA square with some other simplification or the substitution which can be done from here. So whatever I want to eliminate is, I can eliminate OE square, right? OF square I can eliminate, because what I want here is only AF square, CE square and BD square. Except these two I can eliminate any other things. Right, so here I have OA square extra. That means if I get something here as OA square and making the other things get eliminated, then OA square will get cancelled. This is how you have to think. You can't just simply take any other logic, right? You can just only resubstitutions always. So from the diagram you have to write OA square can be written as OE square plus AE square. Okay. And now here what I want here is AF square is already existing. So AE square is there and OE square is there. AE square is there and OE square is there. So AE square plus OE square. So let us see what it is. AE square plus OE square is what? AO square. So AE square plus OE square. These two together, it is OA square. So this will get cancelled with 1 of OA square. And similarly, OF square plus FB square. Do I have? Yes. BF square plus OF square. Together, these together will form OB square. So 1 OB square will get cancelled. And we are left with BD square, not BD square, it is OD square and CD square. Together is OC square. OC square. I am only explaining you everything, children. Here you have to write, but this is equal to so and so, but this is equal to so and so, but this is equal to so and so. Then finally you have to substitute all that. So right now we are left with everything got cancelled. So this and this together also get cancelled. So now you have 1, 2, 3 on RHS and on LHS OA square plus OB square plus OC square. Let me rewrite the whole thing here. So therefore OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. Hence proved. Hence proved. Okay, children, have patience while you solve these problems. That is very much needed. Nothing to prove, nothing to use any other properties. It's only Pythagoras theorem always. So take a screenshot of this. And please here you write down within brackets all the reasons. This plus this is equal to so and so OA square from triangle so and so. Okay. Now next let us see 8th problem. I already told you that 7th one, 2nd one is homework. Children, have patience. Do step by step. Observe the triangles properly. Right. Now a wire attached to vertical pole of height 18 meters. So height of the pole is given. And the wire is attached. What is that wire? Of length 24 meter. Has a stake attached to the other end. How far from the base of the pole should the stake be driven so that the wire will be taut? So that means it will be straight. So you are going to stretch the wire in such a manner that it doesn't have any bends in between and it can exactly land right from the top end of the pole. Okay, so let's see how to draw the diagram. So this is how the diagram looks. Very easy, is it not? So what is that you have to find out? Only CB. How far does it land? Right, this string is being stretched and then put it here, landed here. So therefore, how far is it from this? That means we want BC, right? So therefore, solution. So from figure, always BC square is equal to AC square minus AB square. Because AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square, right? Now AC is 24 square minus AB square is 18 square. Best way of doing is A plus B into A minus B. Use that one. A plus B into A minus B. So this comes around 42 into this comes 24, 6. Is it 6? Yeah, 2 plus 4, 6, right. And now 42 can be expressed as 6 sevens are into 6. So therefore 6 into 6 into 7. This is BC square. What we want? We want is BC. So BC is equal to square root of 6 into 6 into 7. So 1 6 comes out and root 7. So unit, if it is meters, the unit is also meters. So therefore BC is equal to 6 root 7 meters. Direct application, very simple problem. Such problems are also there. Please do the problems in between whichever I am leaving now for your homework. Okay, so take a screenshot. So now let me move on to the 12th problem. So here he says that ABC is an isosceles triangle. So here also please, these two sides are equal, isosceles. And right angle is at B. Now similar triangles of this one and this one are given. This is a similar triangle, that means with this side dimensions. Same dimensions. Here also same dimensions. And you know the relationship between AC and these two, is it not? So BC root 2 is AC because BC is equal to AB. Those two sides are equal. So BC root 2 is equal to AC. Okay. So now what we have to do is find the ratio between the areas of the triangle. When we want area of the triangle, you have to drop a perpendicular here as well as here. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and you know that this equilateral triangles, hence it exactly bisects the two, right? So these two are equal. Hence that means this size is half BE. This size is half BE. So almost done. So you can do the problem very easily. So this is how the problem goes. What we have to find is area of triangle ABD by area of triangle ACD. Now EM and DN are perpendicular. Now EM is equal to, what is EM? EM is equal to, using Pythagoras theorem, 90 degrees here, 90 degrees. Right, using Pythagoras theorem, this is hypotenuse. So therefore EM is equal to EB square minus BM square. So or BE square minus BM square. But what is BM is equal to BE by 2. Substituting that you will be getting, and then further simplification you have root 3 by 2 into BE. Okay, this is further simplification. You can see the simplification here. And similarly DN is equal to root 3 by 2 DC. Right, how you have root 3 by 2 EB to be this one, root 3 by 2 DC will be this one. Okay, so we got height in both the cases. Now area of triangle by area of triangle gives you half base into height. The base here is similar to this triangle because this is an equilateral triangle. In fact AB is the base, but AB is equal to BE. Thus I am writing directly here as BE. So that BE into BE I will be getting BE square. Right, here also I am doing the same thing. Here the base is AC in fact, but AC is equal to DC. I am writing directly here DC into root 3 by 2 DC. So everywhere half root 3 by 2 is cancelled. BE square by DC square. Now what we got is BE square by DC square. Okay, so now BE square by DC square. Relationship between hypotenuse and this one. Okay, already AC square is equal to BC. So what did I say? BC root 2. AC is equal to BC root 2. So substituting that. So BE is equal to 2BE square. So we will be getting it as square of root 2 is 2. So that is equal to 1 by 2. So this is the final result. Area of triangle ABD by area of triangle ACD, we are going to get it as 1 by 2. Okay, so now let me show it here. If you have any confusion of substituting that one, see here we have DC and EB relationships, right? So now you have DC is equal to AC and BE is equal to BC. But you have this type of triangle. So these two are equal and this is AC. And this AC square is equal to this square plus this square. AB square plus AB square is 2AB square. So AC square is equal to 2AB square. Or rather I can say DC square is equal to 2BE square. So thus I got this one. In place of DC square you are writing 2BE square. BE square will get cancelled 1 by 2. Okay children, this is again application of Pythagoras theorem. Everywhere application of Pythagoras theorem. So look at the diagram properly and substitute and keep solving the problems. So similar triangles is very, very, very important chapter. And definitely you are going to get a minimum of 6, maximum of 8 marks from this chapter. Minimum of 6 and maximum of 8. So thus I have done exercise 8.1 and 8.2 directly. Every problem I did. 8.3 very direct application. 8.4 wherever I felt you may be like getting confused in solving the problems. All those problems I did, and remaining all direct and similar kind of problems are there. And please do the homework and then post me.